in the inside, but on the outside if he can break.
Thomas back under center. And he pitches it to no one. It's scooped up by Isaiah. A little surprised it's not being looked at to determine an incomplete pass. It ended up being a gain of 1 on the fumble as Marcus Marshall takes it in Blanding. 1 and 2 in the nation in tackles per game. They're the top tackling duo in the nation. Thomas fires deep and incomplete on 3rd down.
People do not run it.
Over 300 yards on the ground, 3 straight games. They did it only once in their first 7 games. That was against Mercer. The pitch to Isaiah Willis. 5 for Justin Thomas. He had a good game throwing the ball against Virginia last season. The quick give to the B-back, Marcus Marshall. Cavaliers earned their numbers in the preseason. As the number 2 pick, he got number 1 because Jordan Ellis took number 10, a running back. The pitch to the perimeter across the... Marshall, the B-back behind Thomas. Green and Willis on the flanks. And it's Marshall into the crowd. Our Carolina Ford keys to the game.
Tech is dominate the trenches like they did last week as far as establishing the run early.
It's very important for the Yellow Jackets always. Marshall ran out of room to get the defense set for this big 3rd and 8 from the 33. Thomas drops back and then takes off and does not have the yards he needs. He gains just 2.
I felt bad for those guys. I really did.
Heading into this drive, Georgia Tech's offense that only run 9 plays. Justin Thomas with negative the Atlantic Division title. They can do that with a win at BB&T Field at 7 o'clock tonight. On 2nd down, Thomas with his first completion of the day. Clinton Lynn.
They may have to be able to throw the ball a little bit more to loosen up the run.
On 3rd down, pitch to the outside. There goes Marshall. Down the sideline. Marcus Marshall takes it to the house.
So they can bring the ball back to the offense. Got to get in the rhythm right here, Evan.
The give to Marshall. Breaks away from several tacklers, and he finds some positive real estate. First and 10 for the Jackets. Thomas hitting the backfield. Down he goes. Andrew.
They can't get into a rhythm as an option offense. It's very hard to be efficient.
Brown blew up the last play. Nearly gets to Thomas again. Thomas able to get rid of it. Goodness gracious.
Relentless. Put that play on right there.
There's been a lot of teaching in Charlottesville this year, trying to change the culture in the first year of Mendenhall. Thomas launching deep, nearly intercepted. Intended for Ricky June down the...
Things like that. You expect primetime games, primetime teams to come out in primetime games.
Doors open for the Washington Huskies, perhaps, to move up. They're big favorites at home. The B-back right behind Thomas, honored before the game on Senior Day. Justin Thomas dishes it to Willis. The A-back dragging the Virginia defense. On the outside. If you're going to be a receiver in Atlanta, you've got to be willing to block.
To get the rock.
This is Quay Searcy. His first carry of the day.
Quay Searcy carries the ball. Yards being the keys to the play, the keys to the game for this team. Now they're in a 2nd and 6 situation, which is exactly where they like to be.
Marshall goes across mid. On 3rd down. Marshall for a loss. And pizza, congrats, and look out for a Twitter message to claim your pizza. Wide open man deep. Brad Stewart dropped it. See if they go back to him anytime soon. Gotta regain some confidence. This time it's Marshall up the middle.
Mental error.
Some mistakes are more costly than others. On third down, Thomas brought down shy of the 30. Instead of Thomas, he's the bigger goal line type QB. Still 10 on the play clock. Will they snap it? Yes. Jordan didn't get there. Twist in our Saturday afternoon in Atlanta. Thomas takes another shot. Nicely thrown. Completion of the day for Thomas, and the second was on the forward flip. That was more of a running play. Thomas scrambling. There's a flag on them, and they will bolt off the line like a sprinter and attack a linebacker 6, 7, 8 yards downfield frequently. The pitch to Marshall, not much space. Good tackle that last play by Landon Ward, the son of the ACC Player of the Year back in '85. Thomas wants the deep ball again. Clinton Lynch meets the catch. Georgia Tech takes the lead. It's 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, and Thomas looking to throw, and he completes it to June, who almost made Thornhill miss.
We want to move you at least 1 yard off of the ball and make our backs, make our offensive linemen look good.
Dish to the outside, Quay Searcy into the open field. Searcy on fire. Touchdown. Tackler in 2016. And on first down, Thomas skids it.
Yards. 3 plays that they had went for a total of 181. So it goes to show you it's all about the big. And I'm going to run what I run best.
They strike fast. This is 3rd and 1 from the 9. The pitch to the outside. It's Lynch. And he's got in downtown ATL. After the Wilkins injury and the 15-yard clipping penalty, Thomas throws down the middle. Searcy wanted to
be taught. You can talk about it all day, but it's something that you have to have inside of you.
Started 22 games before today, 14 times, double-digit tackles. Pitch to the outside and good containment.
Virginia knows that, but it's 6 minutes left in this game.
And that was not what Georgia Tech was looking for. The ball came loose. Georgia Tech 20-24. Virginia's had the ball 16 more minutes. And yet it's the home team in Atlanta that ticking toward 2 minutes to go. Yikes. Quay Searcy, but it was nullified after a long replay review. Virginia Tech player had touched out of bounds and touched the football. Georgia Tech got it back. Hung on for the 10-point win. Searcy in Raleigh at NC State. He took a psychology class. He took a Pilates class. And then he enrolled at Georgia Tech in the summer. There goes Clinton Lynch. A stiff arm to get away from one man. Lynch.
Clinton Lynch carries the ball.